Welcome, guys, to the next stage of the journey to become the best manager in the world. And we have overtook at Hoffenheim 3 years into the save, 4-star reputation. Obviously, Big Man Jones in charge. You know, we've got these beautiful kits in the game as well. Last season, they finished 5th in the Bundesliga, and this season we're going for the top 4 Champions League football. So I did make the decision to leave Watford. Unfortunately, I just needed a step up, and the job offer was there off of Hoffenheim, and I've only got a 2.5-star reputation, but we're on 40k a week on a 1-year contract, and I'm really confident that with the squad that we've got, we can really push this team really far. So I'll show you the transfers, ins and outs, and we'll get into that. So going out is just a few players that were listed when I turned up. Whether that was Ox here leaving on a free, 23 years old, he was already gone. Zuber leaving, 29, and Nordvoigt leaving at 30. Then we've got 2 players that were loaned out by the club. This Felipe Perez, I'm going to call him Perez, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. He is Brazilian, but obviously with the Arsenal Perez, that's just the way that I would say it. We then brought in, I didn't bring this man in, he was already here. He's 16 years old, he has got potential to be a phenomenal forward. We then got Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on loan from Liverpool, 27 years old. Just see how it goes, because he is listed, and the possibility to sign him next season. We'll see what kind of season he does have. We then brought Jack Grealish in from Burnley for a cut price 16 million, and he's already valued at 25, so we've made a lot of money on that man. And Seko Fofana coming in to play a box-to-box role in the midfield, and that is absolutely beautiful. The 2 tactics we're going to be using is this 4-2-3-1 with Amri, Grealish, Bittencourt or Oxlade, and Morales up front. Demabe, Fofana, and the back 4 will be like that, with Vogt, Kadabert, Hubner, Schultz, Bowman, and Kazim Adams, who is coming back from injury, so I will just whack him onto the bench so you can see a more realistic approach to what I would have with this squad. I'm also trying to bring in this goalkeeper here. What's his name? Yvonne Mavogo. He's rated at 4.5 stars. So, and he's only 6 mil. So absolutely amazing signing if we can get it done. But I'll just show you what we're expected to do. They expect us to qualify for the Euro Cup, which I think we can do easily. They want us to reach the second knockout round of the Euro Cup, and the third round of the actual German Cup. And that is where we're going to kick off today, guys, in the German Cup. And we'll have a look, because they do draw the second round before the game's even over. So we'll draw all teams, and it'll be Hoffenheim or the team that are playing against Hamburg. And I'm really, really excited, guys. I think that this will be an absolutely fantastic step in the journey, and it will really encourage us to move forward and just put ourselves on the map. And I really do think that we can win things here with this Hoffenheim team. We are going to go with the strongest 11. Some of them not fit at all. We're going to take Barami out and put in Gaia as a deep line playmaker. But that is the team we're going to go with. We're going to play the positive, keeping the ball type of play. And hopefully in our first game in charge of Hoffenheim, we can get a massive win. That's what we're after. We're after a really good win here. As you can see, Westphalia Ryan, don't know much about them. I know the basics of the Germans league, let's put it that way, but we should be firm favourites to win this. So I'm going to tell them to give the fans what they're expecting, and I think there's a lot more to come from the team. And some of the players are happy, some of them had no reaction. It's a special day, can't wait to get started. Absolutely, he's not ready to start. Might you have a problem motivating the team against complacency? I'm just going to say that they're capable of beating us, especially if we don't turn up and go through the motions. So we are kicking off. Just to show you guys, we are going to be playing on 2D with the director replay as well. So that hopefully that suits everyone. And if there is any complaints or anyone wants anything changing, just let me know and I can change it back to the director form at all times. But I like it this way. It's nice. We get to watch the replays and beautiful, beautiful football here at Hoffenheim. So we are going to go on the attack here. Grealish, I went for quite an English core bringing him, really. Obviously bringing Chamberlain in on loan and Grealish. Just players that I know will get a job done over here in the German league. So yeah, I hope you guys are happy with the transfers, and don't forget to rank my transfers down in the comments below from 1 to 10 and tell me what you think about the signings. But here we are, Chance and Bittencourt hit the post, and it's positive football here by Hoffenheim, which is something that I spoke to the board about. They said, what kind of philosophy do you want? And I said, I want to play this attacking, fast football. I want to have young players coming through, and they're more than happy with that. And we are here for the considerable future if we do have a good first season, because it's a place where I can really see us winning trophies. So here we are, Grealish on the break, finds Bittencourt. What can he find in? Morales. and he's put it over the bar. We are playing him as an advanced forward, even though he is typically that pressing forward. He was brought in from Rangers, in the first year of the save, but obviously we're 3 years in, so he's really kicked on. We're in 2020 in August, and yeah, he's looking like one of the world's best strikers at this stage, really. Amory here, though, out to Cadbury, Grealish, and he's just missed it on his competitive debut. But I'm confident that the boys can really get a win here and really progress us through to the next round. And we're attacking again, and it's beautiful. We have got the fullbacks on attack. It's Bittencourt, and that will be a penalty. Westphalia Orion can have no complaints there, bringing Morelos to the floor. Can he put it away? Yes, he can. First goal of the season, and what a way to get it. What a way to get it. Beautiful penalty into the top right corner, and I'm elated. But on the same note, I'm expecting us to beat this team by 3, 4, possibly 5 goals. I'm even going to shout to the boys and tell them to get creative, just because I really want to score as many goals as possible. We need to be on a high, because our first game of the season is against Leipzig, and I will show you that game in this episode, because we may have another transfer or two happening in between the games. But yeah, so let's have it, boys. Let's see what we can do here. Grealish down this left, ball in, and this is where we could be potential of danger is to counter, but we're not going to, as we are going to keep the ball here. Schulz down the left, ball in. Grealish, surely, son. No, but Seko Fofana on his debut is going to tap that one into the top left. And let's have a look at this. And it's out wide. Schulz here picking up so much space as he has all game. He had enough time to take a touch. Grealish goes through 2 men, gets brought down, and Seko Fofana absolutely thunders that into the top left corner. And that is absolutely fantastic. And it is a 2-0 lead here for Hoffenheim. The boys are looking very complacent, which is never good, and you don't want to see that, especially when you are playing the lower teams. But I do just think it's because, you know, our friendlies were against PSG, Napoli, teams like this, and then you've got to come and play this German side who are clearly offering nothing but long ball football. But this could be embarrassing. This could turn into what was the FA Cup this season with City and Watford, yeah. But we're on the attack again. Grealish, and it's that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I was really cautious about bringing Grealish in because Burnley had been relegated, and I was like, oh, that's not a good mentality to be having. But I was like, yeah, let's try him out. Let's see how he does. And as you can see here, he's absolutely... it's first time into the top right. That is beautiful. And we will take that then, lads. That is 3-0. And all of the boys look calm. Everyone's playing a decent game. And this team can have no complaints against us, really. We have just outperformed them on the day. When I tell the boys, I'm very pleased to keep it going. And we could easily hit 6, 7, who knows, maybe even 8 past this squad if we do continue the same in the second half. I am actually going to swap Bittencourt out and bring on Chamberlain, though. So all we're going to do is we just move Amory across to the left. So he's basically playing like... It's almost like what an inside forward would be doing. For us, really. But we got Chamberlain, Amory, Grealish there. I might bring Kramaric on as well, just see if he can get anything going as well, because Morales was looking like he couldn't be asked to be on the pitch. And Baumann, I did sign a new contract with the Hoffenheim number 1. And then obviously this new keeper's been scouted from Young Boys, and a club which I have got a lot of players from in this save. Kevin, but I just think, you know, he signed a new contract. He's 30. He wanted to leave before I got here. I told him, look, I'm a new man. Give me a season. He said yes. And that's for Amory there, tapping an easy chance in. And we'll make another substitution once we've seen this replay. Speed this up just a tad. And it's Kaderbrek down the right. Ball in. Kramaric off the post. And Amory's the fastest to react. Beautiful. But I said, look, you know, we're coming in. And... just give us a season or two, you know, just to really find our feet and pick what we really want to be doing. And he was like, oh, okay, fair enough. But if we can get a 4.5-star goalkeeper in and get rid of a 30-year-old who's on the decline, I'm more than happy with that. And this, for 4.5-star goalkeeper from Young Boys, has actually got bags and bags more potential. They think he can be an elite. And Jesus Christ, Schulz, what a finish. I have no words. I'm expecting us to win this game, but this is a fantastic strike. Chamberlain making his debut as well with a superb ball, and it just falls to Schulz, who just puts his left foot through it, and it's 5-0 to the Hoffenheim. And that is one way to mark my name on management of this squad. It really, really is. And I'm elated. 5 goals, all spreaded evenly from a left back all the way to the central attacking midfielders. And it could be another here. Amory down the left. He finds a ball in and Fofana gets his double. And Westphalia Orion have been put to the sword here. As you can see, Kramaric taps it onto Amory. Amory takes it down his man, down the left. Ball nice across the box, and Fofana has nothing more to do than just tap it into the open net. And that is beautiful football, and that is a 6-0 win. And if you guys do remember our first game as Watford manager, that resulted in a 5-0 loss. So I can have no complaints when it comes to this game, really. And like I've said to the boys at the start of the season, I want Champions League football for this club this season. I've made transfers that I think can really, really help us do that. And I'm wanting to see Hoffenheim up there. But what a first game to be involved in, really. Absolutely fantastic. And let's get behind it, lads. Brilliant play, and what a brilliant start to what is going to be a fantastic journey. I'm going to tell the boys a good win and get behind them, and we're going to go in for our first game against Cologne, not Leipzig. Got myself confused. I'm not going to praise anyone because I was expecting a win, but I am going to rest the boys. I do this a lot, guys. I don't know if you guys know, but just give them a quick rest, especially if your squad strength isn't the deepest squad. Give them a rest. It does just take the chance of injury away ever so slowly, but that is absolutely fantastic. And I can't complain. A 6-0 win in my first game of management, and I'm ecstatic. I really, really am. No offers per moment. I'm gonna ask him to speak to clubs. There you go. Yeah, he's gonna speak to clubs. I'm even gonna offer him out, guys. And you guys might not like the fact that I'm doing this, but for 2.9 mil, he can go. And that's perfectly fine with me. Absolutely perfectly fine. We have brought in an assistant manager, Steve Wigley, from Fulham. And as you can see, he isn't an assistant manager. He is a coach. But he has got 16 for player ability, 16 for judging potential, and 12 for man management, and 12 for adaptability. And that's something that I really want. I'm going to send him on a course, and that should be fine. I'm really excited. I think that it'll be a great addition to the squad. And it'll really, really help us move forward. They have rejected our offer though, which is not the best. Let's see if we can just swap Bowman for him. Let's see if we can get something like that going. Maybe offer 4 million and Bowman. They want 4.9. Let's say 4.4, and they've accepted. And there you go. Bowman is leaving the club anyway. Pardon me there, guys. I've got a bit of a cold, and that is absolutely perfect. We're not gonna have a sell-on fee. We don't want him leaving for cheap or anything like that. See what he says to that. He wants 45, 1.8, and that is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Mavogo is going to be coming in as our new keeper, the 4.5-star man, and I'm ecstatic. Hopefully we can get this done and over the line. Oh, for God's sake, Oliver Bowman, he's rejected the contract. We just need him to leave. We really, really do. He refused to agree personal terms, and it has just shot his club in the foot for no apparent reason. Just go. Just leave. I'm asking you nicely now, pal. We're trying to improve the team, and we're trying to make what could be a Champions League team here, and you refuse to leave. You're just being selfish, and I need you to just fuck off, mate. Honestly, you're taking the piss. But here we are, getting into the first game of the season. And I am really nervous. Why am I so nervous? I'm really nervous to play this game against Cologne. Bit of an offer for Toure. Fuck it. I'm going to let him go because we do have Berent. Demobay is suspended. I didn't know that. So Joelinton can come into the bench there. But no, that's fine. We'll let him go. We'll let Toure go, and we'll bring in the goalkeeper. And then he has just got to, he's got to leave then, hasn't he, Bowman? Because he knows he won't be first choice. And that's his own fault. That really is. So, first game of the season. Let's jump in with a bang. And let's really, really get going here, lads. Cologne, let's have some. See how it goes. And I'll probably stick with this possession type of build-up play. That type of football, that positive play. That is what we're after. And hopefully Cologne don't have any answers for it. Also, guys, my German pronunciations aren't the best. Just leave it in the comments how you're actually supposed to pronounce it. I am from the Midlands in England, so obviously we do tend to butcher quite a lot. Amri's injured as well, so I'm just going to play Ox. I'm just going to give him the start. I think he had a fantastic game when he come up off the bench. I'm actually going to play him on support. Morales, And that is a team that we'll go with then, lads. And I'm pretty happy with that. As you can see, all players looking up for it. We're going to play positively. And I really do think that we can get a fantastic result here. So let's go and get them, lads. Let's really, really go and get them. They're playing a 4-1-4, which is quite... 4-1-4-1, which is quite defensive. But let's go have him. Obviously, I'd rather have him. I really don't have anything to say. Let's just get into it. Let's bloody have it, lads. You're in front of your own fans. This is really going to show to me who's going to be here next season and who isn't. But yeah, let's have it. So, Bayern. Where are Bayern? Bayern are 13th. I got confused then, but obviously not all teams have kicked off the season. You've still got all of these teams. And if we do just look through the league, you've got, Schalke, Bayern, Leverkusen. You've got Wolfsburg, Dortmund, Gladbach, Bayern, Leipzig, and even Frankfurt are really, really, really good teams. We're going to tell the boys to get creative here as nothing is happening. No chances have been created here, and that is not a good start at all. They have had a man sent off injured though, which I did not even realise. Can be a chance here though, Chamberlain. And that isn't going to be a penalty, I don't think. It does look like it's outside the box, so I'll be very surprised if the ref does go out on a limb and give it us. But yeah, I really, really want to be winning this game and really starting the season as strong as possible. Let's see what the ref says. Yeah, it's a free kick, which I expected, to be honest. And it is going to be Geiger to put it in, and it's headed clear. And that is going to be half time. I'm going to tell the boys in the dressing room that I am not happy. Assertive, I'm far from pleased. Come on, lads, let's really push on here. Let's create some more chances and get a win. A lot of the players seem motivated. The ones I've brought in are motivated, at least, but the ones which I haven't brought in, who are already here, like Hubner, Schulz, look apprehensive, and that is never good. I'm going to shout to the boys and tell them to get creative again. Come on, lads. Grealish down this middle, down out to Schulz, Bittencourt, Schulz, Geiger, and he takes a pop, and it is turned over the bar by Timo Horn, and that is a fantastic save. Geiger, though, with a ball in, Chamberlain can't quite get to it, and that is where the sub's going to happen. Kramaric is going to come on. Bittencourt, you're not having a fantastic one, so Amory is going to come in as an advanced playmaker and support, and that is it for substitution-wise. And let's really have him now, lads. Come on, let's go for it. I'm going to go attacking as well. I just really don't want to be drawing your first game of the season. It's not what we want here. Show some bloody passion, boys. Come on. Come on. The fans are behind you. We're going very attacking. Let's see if we can create something. Kadabek in. Fofana. Can he find a ball here? He can. It is Geiger. Amory. Geiger again. Can Amory find something? No, Fofana. But we are playing this beautifully around the box. Chamberlain. Find a pass. It's cleared, and that is never good. Vote, though, coming from the back. Start again. Kadabek at the back post. Amory. And it's cleared by Van der Beek. And that is all she wrote, I think. Possibly. No, there is going to be a last chance. There's 1 minute left. Vote out here on the right. Can he find a pass? He can. He's found it back into the middle. Geiger. He's slowing it down. Amory. Come on, lads. One last chance. Grealish down the middle. Tries to take his man on. It's whipped in. It's found back out. Fofana. Amory. He's found a ball out wide. Kada. And Oxlade-Chamberlain! The Superman in on loan has just scored an absolutely fantastic goal to put us 1-0 up against Cologne in the first game of the season. Amory finds a fantastic ball out wide here. Kadabek and Chamberlain first time into the top right corner. And that is 1-0 to Hoffenheim and the perfect start to the season with a 6-0 and a 1-0 win against Cologne. Fantastic. I am elated, guys. Let's have it, boys. That's absolutely great. Well done, lads. Great win. And if we do look at the match stats, we deserved it. We had 19 shots to their 3. Chamberlain played absolutely fantastically, and I am going to actually praise him. I'm going to say you were superb in front of goal. So, lads, that is going to round it up for today's episode. You've seen the signings and you've seen the games. 2 fantastic wins, and we are yet to lose as manager of this team. So we'll come back, I think, for the... we'll come back for this game here. So we'll have a month, and then we'll come back. We'll come back and we'll meet up in October for the game of the Europa group stage, and we'll get going from there. As you can see, it's going to be a long season, but we've got this, and really up the Hoffenheim here, lads. Let's get beyond them, and let's really, really push them to win some trophies. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you have enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel. It's massively appreciated, and I'll catch you later.